Hi guys, welcome back to my channel. If you're new here, my name is Jani and I make weekly videos based off of lifestyle, beauty, thrifting, just all those good things. And today I have a really fun and exciting video because I'm so proud of myself and I am sharing with you guys my 2-year post-op vertical sleeve gastrectomy video. Today is February 6th when I'm filming this. Today is February 6th, 2020, and I had my surgery on February 5th, 2018. So I'm just going to start off with some basic information. I have my notes right over here, so I'm just basing it off of that. My highest tracked weight, I have my notes over here, so I'm going down the list of notes, but I do have a video that I have filmed and I'm going to have it linked right over here. And I kind of went over a few things. It wasn't very informative. I kind of just sat down and was chatting, but for this video I did sit down and I did write some pretty important notes and I went through everything. My struggles, and I'm going to share with you a few other struggles that I'm not too sure that I had them in the video, but I'm going to go over them again. So like I said, I had my surgery on February 5th, 2018, and I had it really early in the morning. I think they had scheduled me to do it at 1 o'clock, but then I got a call saying that I could be taken earlier than that, so I headed to my appointment around 11 o'clock in the morning, and I think by 12 o'clock I was in surgery. So I was ready and prepped and everything. So I had my surgery at Greenwich Hospital, and it was so cool. Like, they were really nice. I loved my nurses, I loved my doctors, and when I went in, they gave me like this little alarm thing, like the thing that they give you when you go to restaurants while you're waiting, and that'll buzz when it's ready, like when your table's ready. They had that for me. So when I went in, they gave it to me. I filled out some paperwork, and literally within like 10 minutes my buzzer buzzed and I was going in for like prepping and everything. They prepped me. I cried. I definitely did cry. I was so nervous. I remember on the drive there, I was listening to like my favorite music, and I'm obsessed with Marvin Gaye. So I was like listening to Marvin Gaye, listening to all my old school music, and just even like listening to Christian music, just so that I can calm myself and be like one with myself and be at peace. I want to backtrack because I had lost about 60 pounds prior to my surgery. So I know that I was at my highest weight was 330, but it could have been higher before that. And the day of surgery, I was 280 pounds. And I was always overweight as a child. I know in high school my weight fluctuated between 240 and 250 pounds. I am 5'10", so when you looked at me, you couldn't really tell that I was that heavy, but I definitely was overweight. When I went into college, I was my weight went much higher, and it was about 280 to 290 pounds. So I had tried to lose weight at that point on my own, and I had did Weight Watchers, I had bought the Body, whatever, 21 Day Fit, whatever. I had tried so many different diets. I had joined gyms, I had taken classes, personal training, you name it, I had tried it before surgery, and I would lose the weight and then gain it right back. I would lose the weight and then gain it right back. So in April 2014, I went to a doctor's appointment, and I had realized that I had weighed over 300 pounds. And from 2014 to 2018, I had basically maintained weight of between 315 pounds and 330 pounds. And then in the beginning of 2017, I had decided that I was going to start losing weight, and I had slowly started going to the gym, watching what I was eating, just really trying to lose the weight and maintain it. And And this wasn't even for surgery. Like, I was just trying to do it on my own. But what happened was I went to a doctor's appointment that in August of 2017. And I'm not too sure. I know in my last video it was either August or September of 2017. And I had spoke with my gynecologist, and we were talking about having kids and things like that, and she told me that I was going to be I would be high risk and all these things that I didn't want to hear. So that was the doctor that she suggested that I get vertical sleeve gastrectomy, and that's what got the ball rolling. I spoke with my primary doctor. I went to a bunch of different doctors who all suggested it, and I have no regrets on my decision because this is the healthiest and happiest. Well, this has been the healthiest me. So I do not regret my decision because it has showed me that I can have a better relationship with food, that I can be healthier, and I can make certain decisions and mindful choices on what I want to eat. And whenever I feel like I'm gaining weight or I feel like I'm getting off track, my tool, which is the sleeve, helps me kind of get back on track, because I think of all the hard work that it has taken me to get to this point. My post-op diet consisted of a lot of protein shakes. My favorite are Premier Protein, but the caramel one, and that is what I'm currently drinking right now. This is a shot of espresso, and what I do is I put a shot of espresso with 1 container of the caramel Premier Protein, which has 30 grams of protein, 1 gram of sugar. Not too sure on how many carbs are in it, but I just love Premier Protein because of that. It's so high in protein and so low in sugar that it's so good for you. So those are what I drink. I love these shakes, especially if you are trying to lose weight and you want to kind of get back on track. That's what I've been doing. A lot of fruits and veggies, and no sugar. Eating was something that I really did struggle with before surgery, and it's something that you kind of have to get out of your head post-op, and it's something that I still kind of struggle with, but I don't binge like I used to before. Like, there's no comparison in binging. Like, when I used to binge before surgery, it was really bad, and a lot of sweets. So after surgery, it's really it was something that I knew that I was going to cut out, and I think that's what really helps. Like, a lot of the weight loss was really the proportions that I was eating were so teeny tiny. Like, I couldn't eat a lot at all, and even to this point I can't eat a full meal like I used to be able to eat before. I have it's still really small portions, which I'm so happy about, because I know that there's a lot of people after surgery that can eat the same amount of food as before surgery, and I'm not one of those people at all. Like, if I eat too much, I get sick to my stomach and it does not feel good. I had a weekend liquid diet before surgery, so like the Friday, Saturday, and Sunday before surgery, and that Monday I was on a liquid diet, but it wasn't as severe like I did because I had lost so much weight prior to surgery. I didn't have to do a whole 2-week liquid diet because my liver had shrunk, everything had shrunk, so that was good. Picture right over here, and this is what my stomach looked like before surgery, and it is insane to me because when you look at it, you guys, and total, discretion, this video is not for kids. So this is what my stomach looked like, and it was huge, and my doctors actually mentioned that it was so large that they couldn't believe, and that was why I couldn't maintain any weight loss, because it was so big. And even looking at it in the pictures, it's like I couldn't even tell for the longest time that was my stomach. Like, I couldn't tell what part was what until I really looked at it and studied it and was like, oh, okay, that's that and that's this. So that was really cool, and the fact that I have that picture was really cool to have, because you kind of could reflect back and be like, wow, you know, like that's what my stomach is, and now it's in the shape of a banana. So after surgery, I want to say about 4 months after surgery was when I started really realizing that I was having severe hair loss. So I had lost, you see all this hair right here, this is all regrowth. I had lost a lot of my hair in the front and then the sides. My hair was falling out in chunks. I'm horrible at taking my supplements, so that is one thing that I highly suggest. Like, you need to take your supplements. They're so good for you. I'm trying to be more diligent in taking my supplements now. It's never too late to start taking your supplements, and I notice a difference from when I'm being really diligent and on point with my supplements, that I feel my healthiest and my happiest, and I feel like I can do a lot more and I'm not so sluggish, versus when I don't have my multivitamins, my vitamin D, my calcium in my body. I notice a big difference. So I highly suggest you finding a vitamin that's right for you. I did try a lot of like the bariatric brand multivitamins, and to be completely honest, after surgery, trying to take them, I would get so sick to my stomach with a lot of them. I think they were too strong for my stomach, that I would get sick and throw it back up, or it was like I would get this wave of nausea and have to run to the bathroom to throw up because of the vitamin. But I am currently taking a vitamin from a brand called Life. I'm going to have them linked down below for you guys to try them out. And I'm going to actually see if I can get a discount code maybe for you guys so that I can share it with you. Hold on. The reason why I started saying that was because of my hair loss and everything. So with the vitamins, I've noticed a lot more hair gain. My hair has come back. It's coming back fuller and healthier. So that's one thing that I'm really happy about. I do take a biotin, like I take like hair, skin, and nails gummies, and that has also helped a lot too. I've also noticed that there's been a change in texture with my hair. I used to have like really brittle hair before surgery, and I stopped using heat on my hair, and my hair has now turned to like really curly, wavy kind of texture, which I love. So yeah, I've noticed a bit of difference in my hair and in my skin. So I do have loose skin, and that is something that I have just, you know, come to terms with. When you are that heavy, you have to realize that you're gonna have some kind of loose skin, and I did show it to you in my previous video about my VSG surgery. So I'm gonna have it linked down below for you guys to check it out, and I'll also have it linked here. I do have issues with confidence, my mental health, and snacking. Those are like the 3 things that I've realized are my biggest struggle. So with the loose skin, I wasn't really, with the loose skin, I was kind of worried. I thought that I was going to have a lot of loose skin, that I was going to feel it, and I wasn't going to be comfortable with myself. And now it's just a matter of like, I'm more content with where I am now than where I was before. So I take the loose skin as like my warrior body, and just everything that I've gone through and everything you put your body through after the surgery, it's kind of crazy. And to not be proud of where you are in your journey just because you have loose skin is mind-boggling to me, because you work so hard at something that you should feel confident in your body, even with the loose skin. So that's something that it's taken me, you know, a while to like get in my head, like, you're beautiful. Loose skin is something that you are going to struggle with if you, and it all depends on your body. So I feel like my body has molded and has taken its shape, and at first I felt like I was really awkward when I first lost weight, because I had lost so much weight in such a short amount of time that my body kind of, I lost everything and I had no muscle tone or anything like that. So now I've noticed like my hips and my curves are starting to form themselves, and I'm not gaining any weight, if that makes any sense. So your body does take shape and form after a while. I feel like everything falls into place after weight loss surgery, and it's just a matter of you slowly maintaining your body. And that's what I'm doing. I'm slowly starting to add workout. I will say that a majority of my weight loss was based off of my food and just watching what I eat by portion control, not so much working out. I did work out a lot in the beginning. I had a personal trainer. I was doing all these different things, but unfortunately, you know, it's not feasible for me at this point. So I have to do it all on my own. So I do have an elliptical at home, and I do little workout videos here and there, but that's something that I'm really starting to want to work towards, because I want to gain some muscle. I want to look really good for my wedding that's coming up. So that's something that I'm working on, and that's something that I struggle with as well. So my struggles are mental health, confidence, snacking, and working out. So with the surgery, I had no doubts when deciding that I was going to get vertical sleeve gastrectomy. You know, it was something that I knew was going to make me a happier, healthier person, and I knew that it was going to be healthier for me in the long run. Have I had my struggles? Yes. Vertical sleeve gastrectomy definitely did take a toll on my mental health as far as like confidence goes and being more comfortable in myself. I have a lot more worries. I don't know, it just kind of brought up things that I wouldn't normally worry about before, but I worry about them now, and that is something that I work on through talk therapy and just going to therapy in general and taking my medication, and that has helped significantly, and it's helped me realize like you can kind of worry a lot about regain, and that's something that I struggle with. Again, that's another one of my struggles, is worrying about gaining weight, which leads me to my comfortable weight is 170, and I'm currently at 180. My comfortable weight is between 170 and 175. And I'm currently 180. So I have about 5 pounds that I want to lose, but it's nothing crazy. It's not a crazy amount of weight where I'm like, oh my God, I have to lose, you know, this amount of weight. But you kind of obsess over it, especially when you see the numbers slowly going up. And they have started slowly going up these past like 2 weeks. So I'm currently working on losing a little bit of weight, and I'm just trying to go back to the basics and trying to stay on track and adding more protein to my diet, just doing the things that I was doing before surgery and after surgery, just to keep up what I, you know, started. We're gonna talk about shopping now. Shopping has been so much fun since losing weight. I mean, of course it's gonna be. You feel much more confident. You feel like clothing looks better on you, but that's definitely something that I'm just obsessed with. I also like to add more accessories. I felt like when I was a bigger girl, I didn't really like to wear accessories or anything like that besides like rings, and now I love wearing bracelets, earrings, necklaces. You know, my neck isn't as wide, so the jewelry fits me a little bit better, like the way I want it to fit. Jewelry, clothing, accessories fit me the way I want them to fit, so that's amazing. And you know, I noticed that before, like right before surgery, when I was at my highest weight, I wasn't really dressing like myself. I didn't have much confidence. I was dressing in leggings and like baggy t-shirts, sweaters. It wasn't a good look, and it was definitely taking a toll on the way I looked at work, because I felt like I wasn't put together until like after surgery, and I was losing all the weight, and I was able to go into stores and find clothing that I felt comfortable in, and I have my own sense of style. Sorry guys, my camera keeps overheating, but like I was saying, you kind of I had my own sense of style even when I was a bigger girl, and I kind of lost it after surgery because I was wearing baggy clothing. I couldn't find anything that fit me properly. So yes, that was pretty much it. The things that I'm currently loving, I love to eat really healthy. For the most part, you know, you do indulge here and there, but I'm obsessed with eating. Like, my favorite thing right now to eat is chia seed pudding, which I'm gonna make a recipe probably in the next few weeks. I'm gonna share with you how I make it. I'm trying different recipes of it so that I can make it for you on camera. So I want to make like a matcha, a chocolate. I made a coconut milk one and like a regular milk one. So I'm going to do a video on that. Eggs. I eat a lot of eggs, a lot of protein shakes. Just things that are good for you, guys. So that is pretty much it. If you guys have any questions, please leave them down below. I will answer any of your questions based off of vertical sleeve gastrectomy or any questions that you have for me. If you haven't subscribed, please do so. It would mean the world to me. And hit the notification bell so that you're notified when I post a new video. And until my next one, guys, enjoy.